Tak jo, tak můžeme asi, co? Jo, jo.
Next talk is about to begin. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves. Just a brief reminder, there will be a final competition grand finale at 4:30 in the main auditorium. We have some posters up for grabs if anybody's interested. With this, let me pass the floor to Martin Stransky with his talk on the state of Firefox and recent project development. Please help me welcome Martin.
Hello, I'm glad to be here. I'm Martin Stransky and I maintain Firefox on Fedora and Rails, so if you have any question about Firefox on Fedora, so you can ask me. Also, if you have any question during my talk, you can just raise your hand and ask me. So, let's start. First, I will talk about Firefox in Fedora, and then talk generally about Firefox at Mozilla, what's new and what's going on, and so let's start. Well, Firefox on Fedora. The recent work we do is the GTK3 port, as you may know. So we already have Firefox on GTK3 in Fedora, but upstream is still fixing some problems. So upstream is going to switch to GTK3 at 46 version, hopefully. And because there is a really wild development of the GTK3, there are many changes, many new features, and it's still not completely clear. Also, the next big thing is Wayland, which is the new display server. For the start, I have some demo of GTK3, Wayland, and Firefox. The Wayland is actually a new display server. The Firefox looks just the same on the Wayland like on X server, so I have something else, and this is the broad way, because GTK3 could have more than just one backend. You can display the GTK3 application to, for instance, web page, so which I'm going to show you, I hope so. So I just started the Firefox. You see nothing because the output goes to the web page. I hope it's going to run. Yeah. So you could see. Yeah. So we have this one big Firefox, and this is Firefox inside it. It's just application. Well, you can see this is just for comparison. This is just gedit. Well, you see the GTK3 is pretty powerful. So, well, I like. Well, yes. So this is generally our work of we do in Fedora, and it's kind of future of the Firefox. I hope so. Well, you know, this is just the plain web page. Well, so this was Fedora, and I'm going to talk about general Mozilla. So as you may notice that this is not Firefox is not going so well as Mozilla would like. So Firefox losing market share. The Firefox OS is not so great as it was expected, and Firefox for Android is not also as successful as Mozilla would like. So, what to do with those things? What improve? There is a new initiative from Mozilla, and its name is Great or Dead. And it means that every feature, every part of the Firefox should be really, really wonderful, or it will be removed. So just some kind of back to the roots, just to have some really good parts, and everything else should go away. What is great? I hope great is going to be the Multiprocess Firefox, which is the electrolysis project. Add-ons, user really likes add-ons. Tools for developers, privacy browsing, and profiles. There is also the dead things which are going to be or may be removed. This what is dead? This is really a discussion. There is nothing definitive. Mozilla doesn't say this is dead and let's remove it. It's more about discussion. They are talking about and try to find what users really like and what is problematic. The panorama tab groups, this is feature which is really expensive for development. It has bugs and it's not very successful. And another thing is this full themes. It means Firefox is going to remove or change how the Firefox is the user interface, how is it managed. So there is going to be some change there. Also, those things, Pocket and Hello, those two things are going to just to add-ons, not the main part of Firefox. Also, the XPCOM, Zool, and binary add-ons, those are going to be removed. Great for developers, and the developer tools, and Firefox Firebug next. The next Firebug is going to be based on the developer tools, developer API from Firefox. So, Firefox has its own API or interface for the developers, tools, web developers. For instance, here. No, I mean something else. No. Yeah, debugger. Yeah, it looks similar like Firebug. You can inspect elements on the website, and so Firebug is going to extend this basic tool and just improve it and work on top of it. Well, great for users. The new feature, activity stream, this is like active history. You can see visited pages, play movies from the history, and so. This is just new feature which is coming. The multiprocess Firefox, private browsing. The private browsing should block the tracking elements, which is used for add-ons, even in the normal mode, not only in the private mode. And the Firefox account, this is a new way how to manage profiles. I think the plan is to just have the information online. I think it's quite similar to Fleet Commander. But, it's not the same, but just similar to Fleet Commander from Fedora, just to have online profile and save it, store it, and so. This is the multiprocess Firefox. This is, I think, the main thing in the future. As you can see, there are two processes. One process. This is the Chrome process. The main process is rendering the user interface and draw the page, and there is the child process content which compose the web page and draw the web page to shared memory. Add-ons are going to run in the main process, and there is inter-process communication between the main and the child process. You know, Chrome already does that, and there is slight difference between Firefox and Chrome, because Chrome has for each tab it has one process, but Firefox has one process for all the tabs. It should save memory and should be quite more efficient. I have also demo of that. So there is a nightly build of the Firefox. I have 3 pages here. It's already multiprocess. So I will open here the process manager, and there is process name web content, and it actually compose the page. So I will kill it, and wow. So the content is gone, but the Firefox itself is still running. So you can reload it. Well, as you may think, this is really a big how to say, big change inside Firefox. So everything has to be quite updated. So this is also the main reason why there is so big change in the add-ons, because the add-ons has to be already updated for the Electrolysis project. So Mozilla also does other changes in the add-ons, there is in Mozilla introduced the add-on signing. You know, every add-ons which official Firefox installs should be signed by Mozilla. Yeah, so there is a controversy that Fedora doesn't like it. Mozilla wants it for the official Firefox, and main reason for that is Windows, because on Windows user are affected by many malware and some add-ons which they don't like, and also there are new interface web extensions which should be compatible with Blink and Chrome, I think, and Mozilla is also removing the Zool, XPCOM, binary extensions, because it's really difficult to maintain everything for the new releases. If you have new releases, you have to maintain the old thing, and it's difficult. It's expensive. So this is the reason why those things are going to be removed. Well, I think this is pretty much everything. So if you have any question. Mm-hmm.
What are the plans for GSS API integration?
Moment, I will give you the mic.
Okay, so what are the plans for GSS API authentication, like improving that? Because there's been some great stuff from the Free IPA team and the IDM team at this conference, and they kind of want better support in Firefox.
GSS, do you mean Kerberos?
Basically, yeah, integration with Kerberos Auth, because we got some really cool Free IPA stuff for web apps, and it kind of sucks in Firefox.
Well, the Kerberos thing. I don't know, but if Red Hat wants it, we have to just write it and get some review upstream. So generally, I think Mozilla is not against it, but we need to just implement it. Okay. So, but there is a problem that it doesn't run well in the main process. So it has to be in extra thread, and this is, I guess, a bit complicated. But well, I think there is no strong movement against it. So there are no definite plans so far as you know. No. I think Mozilla just doesn't care about it. Right. So Red Hat wants to do it, and we have to find someone to. Yeah. Okay. We need to do it. Yeah. Give it to someone. Anyone who doesn't have to. Yes. So next section. Wait a second.
Hello, I would like to ask about HTML video hardware acceleration, whether there is any kind of support or attention to improve it, because many sites switch from Flash to HTML5 video, but I noticed that it increased a lot CPU consumption. So, whether there are any?
Well, I'm asking about the, the codec from Cisco or just some general codecs,
general,
or you mean the Linux or?
Yeah, what would be basically the best way how to make sure that when I'm playing videos through Firefox, there is not so much high CPU usage as it is today with the current standard?
Well, it really depends which platform do you target with it, because
mainly Linux.
Yeah, Linux. Well, on the Linux, I think the best way is to use the Adobe plugin, but it's disabled. So, the Google plugin, the Google format, the VP is not very efficient, and the hardware codecs are not allowed. So, you don't have good choice here. But I'm not really expert in the video playback, so I don't have really good question for you. That's a good answer. Yeah.
Hi. Do you have some internal information about Project Servo? And do you think that the Firefox the internals will be replaced with Project Servo, or it will be the different project for the whole time?
Yeah, unfortunately, Michal Stanke, who is expert on the Servo, he didn't make it here. So, but the Project Servo is not going to replace the whole Firefox, but it's going to replace only some part of the Firefox, only small parts. I think the first replacement is going to happen soon. Some subset of the page composing is going to move to the Servo, but it's really only smart parts of the Firefox are going to move to the Servo. So it's going to be, in the final, it's going to be some composition of the old Firefox and old code and the new Rust-powered Servo. Yeah. Actually, I tried to prepare some Servo browser, but it's crashing on my Linux, so so I'm sorry, but I don't have demo of the Servo for you.
Hi. So first thing first, why did you kill Firefox OS? Because I loved it, but it's not a real question. The real question is, I saw from the demo that you made before that if one tab crashes, it brings all of the tabs down, right? So is that supposed to be improved later and split into different processes, or the plan is to always have all the tabs being handled by a single process?
Yeah, that's a good question, and Mozilla is there is no technical reason to have only one process for all tabs. Actually, it's Mozilla wants it because it's simple to have just one page and one process. But Mozilla wants to have more memory efficient way to have one process for more tabs. So if there is a reason to have some tabs in one process and some tabs in other process, then Mozilla could do that easily. So I think it's possible to have it. Well, it's not. I cannot do that.
You mentioned that panorama tabs are
So
going
sorry,
to be,
I didn't hear you.
You mentioned that panorama tabs are going to be killed because of some issues. I never had an issue with it, and it's one of the reasons why I'm preferring Firefox.
Yeah, the panorama tabs is from information I have is going to move to addon. It's not going to be main part of Firefox, but it's going to move to just addon and maintained outside the browser.
Okay. I'm just curious, do you know about any known bugs with this feature?
No. I don't know.
Is there any plan to improve the integration between Firefox and Plasma 5?
You know KDE. Well, I know there is no maintainer of that code. So, generally Mozilla doesn't care about Linux desktop. They don't have money to invest it to it, and they don't have users. Linux is just 1% of all users. So there is no resource. So if anyone needs that, so he or she needs to write the support for it. Yeah.
If I remember well, you said that Firefox for Android isn't doing very well in terms of usage. Do you have any numbers for that?
Oh, sorry, I didn't understand.
Do you have any usage numbers for Firefox on Android?
No, I don't have numbers. The problem on the Android is that the Firefox is growing on the Android, but not as fast as the whole market. So it's behind the market. And this is the problem, because it's not growing faster than other browsers there. Yeah, it's not general filer, but it's behind the expectation on the Android. Yeah. What I think?
Oh, well, I was just going to ask, also for information.
Sorry?
I was just going to ask also about GNOME integration because Plasma was mentioned before, and now with the fact that the themes are getting killed off, that means we can't even have a look that even resembles like a desktop. So it's going to look alien compared to everything now.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, the desktop, there is a problem that the GNOME theme, the plugin. Well, it's yes. I think the GNOME team wants this plugin to be default in the Firefox, right? But it's difficult from the maintenance side to update it for each release of the Firefox.
Yeah, I know. I made the theme, so.
Yeah. So if there is some security update, we need to release the Firefox as fast as possible, and.
I understand. I was just talking about the desktop integration of the browser. It will look and feel alien completely now that there's not even a possibility of like someone adding it, themselves later on. So I guess there's really. It was just a follow-up point. That's all.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Just because we talked about video acceleration, I was wondering, I know there was a patch set using GStreamer. Are we using GStreamer to do video decoding on Linux?
Well, unfortunately, GStreamer is going to be removed, or is also removed, and FFmpeg is going to use instead of it.
Okay, yeah, I think I heard about this, but yeah, it's a bit disappointing. Thanks.
Yeah, because there are lots of bugs reported about the GStreamer. There are lots of crashes, a full bugzilla of reports. So, and we don't have resources to maintain the GStreamer on the Firefox.
Okay, good luck with FFmpeg. Yeah, good luck with other framework.
I'm not involved.
Regarding the Firefox on Android, I have a question whether anybody is going to improve the memory consumption on Android, because this is a big minus in comparison to Chrome.
Yeah, well, I think it's really problem there, and Mozilla is tried, but I don't have any news about it, so I just don't know about the Android. So I know Mike Hamney from the Beyond, he works on that, but I don't have any numbers, but any further info about it. Yeah. Well, if those are all questions, so thank you and enjoy the conference.
Hello, hello. Yeah.